Hey, baby. So I was going to do this at home, but I decided to do it at work. I was really tired last night, and I don't like to do them when I'm super tired. So I'm just going to put your little signifier card out there. We got the Gemini, right? I don't know. I'm trying to set this up. Be profesh. This is hard. Gemini. Just for the record, that's not a little trash can. That's just my little paper clip thing, right? Okay, so I'm going to use the Fun Ass Kawaii deck for your spread. And I know that I have not done a regular tarot spread on you. I did the Wild Unknown Archetype. Deck, which was a good one, but this is going to be traditional tarot. Well, as traditional as it can be, because this is the Kawaii deck. And you know, I wanted to use your deck on this, the cute little deck that you got me, little anime deck, and I left it at home. I want to, because I have not used that yet, and quite honestly, I got to get familiar with it before I use it, but I kind of wanted to use you as the guinea pig. So just going to do this quick spread. Obviously, a lot going on there. Happy new job, it seems like. A lot of work ahead, all that good stuff. So, without further ado, I think what I'm going to do is the Celtic cross. Let me get that out of the way. This is actually, yeah, more for me. I don't know if you can see the Gemini in the background, but it's there. It's there. Okay. And I broke a nail. I'm upset. Gonna go get that fixed tomorrow. Okay, one more. And then we're gonna do this Celtic cross. Oh, okay. Well, the Page of Wands jumped out. I'm gonna put her back in the deck, and if she comes back out, then it's meant to be. She did fly out though. Cards are kind of jumpy today. So okay, so I'm gonna cut the deck. Boop, boop, and do the Celtic. 5 of Cups, 4 of Coins, Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Do this over here. 10 of Pentacles reversed. A lot of Pentacles, so that's good. 2 of Wands. Bottom of the deck, 6 of Cups. So I leave these turned over traditionally. I'm just going to hold up what I have. So in your current situation, you have the 5 of Cups reversed. Okay, so in the traditional tarot, the 5 of Cups is like crying over spilled milk and not realizing that you do have abundance and you have support. Now, the 2 of Cups is a soulmate or supportive energy. So it could definitely, I feel like in this scenario, really represents you and your daughter. It's like you two against the world. That's kind of the energy that's coming out. Okay, because being reversed like that, it means that you're not going to sit around and cry over spilled milk. You're not going to look at what you don't have, but rather what you do have. And you guys are very supportive together. So the 5 of Cups, the energy is, it is the card of grief, but it's reversed. So when it's reversed like that, it means that, you know, that you're coming out of grief, not necessarily grief, but coming out of a situation where you weren't sure where you were headed. So, but there's a lot of support there for you. What's crossing you is the 4 of Pentacles. So the 4 of Pentacles came out reversed. So it's about saving money. The 4 of Pentacles traditionally in the tarot is about a girl like holding her 4 Pentacles like to her chest and, you know, to her, yeah. So this is no exception here. So it's about paying down some debt. It's about not incurring any more debt. So, and it's definitely crossing your current situation. So it is kind of not a warning, but you're kind of a message that you're on the right path, like to just start saving your money, start making better choices with money wise. It's almost like the miser card, but when it's reversed like that, it's about debt and overspending. So, and that's, you know, kind of puts you, I think that's why it's easy to look at these 3 spilled cups like, oh man, I've screwed up my finances. I've done, but you know, you really haven't. You've done it to support your daughter, yourself. You had to do what you had to do. Okay. On your mind, you have the Queen of Wands reversed. So the Queen of Wands is a passionate queen. This represents your subconscious. So when the Queen of Wands is turned upside down, and we're talking some fiery, passionate energy, but it's misdirected. Okay, so like you have passions, whatever, it's kind of put it on the back burner, but you still have these passions, but you don't know what to do with them. You don't know what to do moving forward. You're paying your bills, you're doing what you need to do, but it's like it's kind of about being stuck or just not doing where your passion lies. And part of it is because this real world shit that you have to do. And, like I said, you still have the fire and whatever, but some of the drive is gone. And there is a little bit of anger and resentment towards this as well. And it's that Five of Cups energy kind of extending, being kind of hard on yourself, being kind of like, this is not what I saw, where I saw myself. And so that's kind of heavily on your mind. In the recent past, you have the Ten of Pentacles reversed. So in the recent past, yes, you've known abundance. You know that you're not financially where you need to be right now. Luckily, this is in the past. It's still a good card, but when it's reversed and it's in the past, it's kind of like, I got to do better. I got to start making some money. I got to start paying down some debt. That kind of thing. So, it's a good card, but but it is showing that you do know abundance and that you've had it in the past and that you want to keep it. But with a lot of stuff happening, you weren't able to keep the job, keep the money, whatever, because life circumstances happen. In your near future, you have the Two of Wands reversed. So the Two of Wands is about it's kind of especially when it's reversed, it's kind of being at a crossroads. So there could be a situation where I think I'm going to take another card because I'm all congested. This seems to be kind of a situation where you're really going to question what you want to do. So I'm going to take, because that's a crossroads, so I'm going to take a couple clarifiers. Oh my gosh, I got like super congested all of a sudden. Okay, so we have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. We have the Four of Swords, and we have the Six of Pentacles reversed. Yes, so this is in regards to, oh my God, I'm all snotty now. All right, so this is some kind of choice that's going to be coming up for you in the future. So you got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, which is the karmic wheel. So coupled with the Six of Pentacles in reverse and the Four of Swords in reverse. This is about burnout, okay? And so you're going to be at a crossroads, wondering really what path you're supposed to be on. This is a major arcana, end of a cycle, beginning of a new cycle. So this speaks about burnout. This is about taking care of yourself to not get burned out. The Six of Pentacles reversed is about equal give and take. It's reversed, so it's about, what it's saying to me is about burnout, to be very, very careful of burnout, okay? That you can't make everything right all at once. This Wheel of Fortune is eventually going to come back around. You have started a new beginning, yes, okay? But it's going to be, you're off to a rough, shaky start. It's not going to be equal give and take, okay? But it's very important. The message here is very important for you to take care of yourself because you are at a crossroads, okay? And so this decision coming up, you might feel overwhelmed at one point and, hey, I just want to quit. I want to find something else. I don't know if I'm happy in Seattle. I don't know if, all that stuff. This is a minor arcana though. So it's something that I think you're going to handle. But again, the key is take care of yourself. Four of Swords is about resting. It is... This is Aquarius. Sorry. This is Aquarius. Six of Pentacles, not equal give and take. So yeah, you're going to be putting in a lot of hours. You might feel like this isn't fair. I'm doing somebody else's work, whatever. I know we're talking about Pentacles. So yay, woohoo. Like, yeah, the money's going to be good, but it's imperative that you rest. Okay. With the heart, eat healthy, rest. I think rest is probably the most important. And then, like I said, Wheel of Fortune is reversed. We want to get this turned back around. End of a cycle, beginning of a new cycle. This new cycle is going to last a while, though. Okay. And you're going to definitely be tempted to make a decision about what you want to do moving forward, because this is, the two of wands is, about where your passion lies. And if it's not in this job, that's okay. But at this point, you kind of have to stick with this. Foundation for the spread, you have the Six of Cups reversed. So the Six of Cups reversed is about, it's kind of funny because it is the card of nostalgia. It's about somebody from your past re-entering your life. It's definitely about that. I'm not making this shit up. Six of Cups. But I feel like in the foundation of your spread, it's like there's definitely a little bit of nostalgia, a little bit of where I'm getting with this, I guess, is that your life isn't the trajectory that you thought it was going to be. So it's like, I think you are, going back and questioning, I don't know if I'm happy with all my choices, that kind of thing. That's kind of what I see with the Six of Cups. Yes, it can kind of represent, because this is a minor arcana, this is current energy. It could probably represent me and you kind of hanging out again and whatever. And that could be a catalyst for you questioning what you want. That's, it's so hard to read for people that I know, especially intimately. Because when I not that I'm showing up in the spread, but it's kind of that energy of the nostalgia. You have two sixes. You have the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Cups reversed. So, sixes are about balance. And so there's some things that aren't balanced. All right. So we're going to move on to this part of the spread, which is, Hanged Man, Eight of Swords, King of Wands, a lot of fire energy, and the Death card. Okay, so on this side, how you see yourself in this current situation, how you're reading it, is the Hanged Man reverse. So it's Pisces energy. It's about seeing things from a different perspective. It's also about the card about being in limbo, which I feel like this is kind of where you're at. Like you're you're doing what you need to be doing. Oh my gosh, I'm getting choked up. Throat chakra. But are you happy? I feel like you're in limbo. You're waiting for something else. This is how you see yourself. 12 translates to a 3. So 3 is about building something stable. It's not quite a 4. It's about building something stable. It's about building for your future. So at this point, you kind of feel like you're in limbo. Like you're working, whatever. You just got a new job. It's a new beginning, but it doesn't really necessarily feel like a new beginning for you in a way. You're kind of cleaning up somebody else's stuff. You're kind of questioning, what's going on, how to move forward. That's why we see this Wheel of Fortune. It's like, is this my destiny? So this is kind of saying, especially when it's reversed, it is about being, in limbo, but it's also about seeing things from a different perspective. Because at this point, I think that you've got this, like, not to quote the Green Mile, but boss, I'm tired type of energy. So external influence is the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is a sabotage card. It's feeling trapped. And this is coming out in your external influences. So possibly externally you're trapped. Bills, you might feel trapped that, like, I can't move forward. I can't move. I'm kind of stuck where I'm at right now. And I think at this point that's fine, because you get the Four of Swords, which is half of this. And it is external influences, but I feel like there is some feeling entrapment, being trapped in something that you just don't. It's like a loop, or it's like a pathway that you like to change, but at this point, it is what it is, and you have to just keep plugging along. Is that energy? Again, temporary energy. Hopes and fears is the King of Wands. So we have the King and the Queen of Wands. So you want to get your passion back, because right now you're the Queen of Wands reversed, which is you're passionate, but you don't know where to put it. It's kind of getting shoved to the side, which causes anger and depression. But the King of Wands, your hope is that you want to get to the, to this status, the King of Wands, which is no holds barred, doing what I love, doing what I'm passionate about. That's what so that's what you want to do. It's also a suited pair. So it's to me, a lot of times it represents, like, you do have a perfect mix of the female and male, obviously. And I also think, and it's probably because I know you, it's hard to do readings on people you know. It's about you kind of embracing who your true self too, because I know you had said that you have recently trying to explore that. So that's a beautiful thing. And so it's like this, you want this Queen of Wands to be upright so you can have a perfect balance, but it's also about passion. You want to get back to being on top. You want to, on the top of your game, or not necessarily on top. That's not okay. You want to get back to feeling passionate about things, and that's been kind of tampered down by like external influences. Outcome card is the Death card. So the Death card, 1 + 3 is 4. Scorpio energy, about being balanced. It's about change. It's a major arcana. People get scared when they see the Death card. Because this just reminds me of Depeche Mode. No, I'm just kidding. But it's about change, and it's in your outcome. You're not resisting change. You know it's coming, and again, it's coming up right on the spread, right next to this Wheel of Fortune. So change is coming for sure, and it feels like you're going to embrace this change. I'm actually going to take, when I see the Death card and the outcome, I always take cards because it's just kind of like, yeah, change is coming. I mean, you're already going through change, but this, the outcome of all this is more change. So you got the Knight of Cups. To clarify, 3 of Cups. And the Queen of Pentacles. So here I am in your spread, the Queen of Pentacles, because I'm an Earth sign. Queen of Pentacles reversed. So there's a lot of, back and forth, indecision. The Queen of Cups is also very slow to come around type of thing. You got the 3 of Cups. So this Death card, I mean, the Knight of Cups is this romantic, fun, immature sort of, I don't even say mature. It's very youthful. It's very youthful. And when it's coupled with this Queen of Pentacles, which is a slow moving, and she could actually represent, like, you have to, the change is going to come to you, but first you got to take care of your shmonies. Okay. You are this person, right? This romantic, like, cup is full. I don't want to say wishy-washy, but would rather be doing something you love than doing something that you make money at. And granted, I know that, like, of all the jobs as a medical assistant, dermatology was the one you wanted to get. So I know it's not all bad, but it's still going to be, this change is going to happen after you start, you kind of have to settle down a little bit, which is hard because it's this Knight of Cups energy, which you don't really want to. That's fundamentally who you are, is this, free-spirited, romantic, youthful energy. And it's like, with this Death card, you have to kind of buckle down. And again, it speaks to me about some debt as well, because we do have the 3 of Cups. And the 3 of Cups also is about friendship and party time and having fun, because that's exactly what you want to do. But then this Queen of Pentacles is coming in like mommy and saying it's time to buckle down. So, and that's the Death card. I think that kind of explains the Death card, is that, you kind of have to buckle down a little bit, and change will come naturally. And, because this is upright, you're not bucking the system or anything like that. And it's going to help this Wheel of Fortune turn right side up. Okay. So, bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming, energy you don't see coming, is the Hierophant. So the Hierophant, again, is about institutions. It's about institutions, and it's also about spiritual awakening, spiritual things. It's usually traditional, but it doesn't have to be. So what you don't see coming is like, yeah. 10 of Swords. So it's going to be kind of a transition. I don't know, like the Hierophant to me, it's going to be a period of awakening or spiritual growth. And I know that you're pretty woke to begin with, but more spiritual growth coming, okay, is what I'm feeling after this whole situation, or during this whole situation, or after you've really kind of started the cycle, if that makes sense. And again, if some of these you're just like, I don't know, it doesn't resonate, just let me know. Yeah. This isn't the sexiest card in the deck. It flew out. So usually I have people pick this because this is a funky deck. But this flew out. It's called Focus. So I'm going to read that. It's, again, not the sexiest card that you could get in the deck, but I think it's appropriate for what you're going through right now. Okay, so focus is required at the moment. Watch what you are doing because you and your actions are being watched closely. This can be a double-edged sword, and this card does indicate that care should be taken. Be generous in all your dealings. Don't hold back in sharing what you have, as withholding can easily be misinterpreted as risk missing out. Blech, as and you risk missing out on an opportunity because your message fails to reach the right places. I feel that's super duper Gemini energy for sure. This includes letting people know your feelings and plans. You will find enjoyment by planning a special break or event more than you anticipated. Beware of temptations that hold a greater risk than you may be willing to live with should things not go your way. So your affirmation is, my focus is steady and strong. Again, not the sexiest card in the deck because it's just about buckling down, which is pretty much what this reading has been about. I'm going to pull some legendary ladies. This is my goddess deck. It's a little Disney, but it gets the job done. We'll see if anything flies out. If not, I will pick a couple. These are always, when I read at the shop, people just love this deck because it's a positive good deck. So yeah, you got Pele. So determination. Pele. We actually have a Tara in this deck, so I want to pull her out just to show you. So she is the tempestuous Hawaiian goddess of fire and volcanoes. Pele is guiding you to find your own path and step in with determination. You'll find that you can do anything you set your mind to, which is what we've been talking. There's a ton of fire energy on this spread. I believe I even mentioned the word path a couple times. She's at the bottom of the deck. Yay! So here's Tara, because I know that she's your goddess. So I just wanted to show you her. And I'm just going to read what it says about her. And she comes up pretty often. And I remember the first time she came up after we spoke about her, I was like, whoa. So Hindu goddess of compassion and protection, Tara is watching over you and protecting you. Strongest of the goddess's forms, green Tara protects you from negative energy. Feel her presence in your intuition. It's keeping you safe and helping you grow. She was at the bottom of the deck. So cool. So, Kirk, this is what I have for you. Please give me some feedback. If you need any clarification on anything here, feel free to reach out to me and I can pull clarifiers. I think it's fairly clear in summation that you're on a path. It's not the most exciting right now, and I think you're going back and forth, and that's what's causing, even though you're excited and grateful to work, it's like, I think you feel like you're starting at ground zero almost. So anyways, let me know and I'll talk to you soon.